We're gonna go ahead and get this kicked off. Hope everybody's having a great Monday morning. Hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. Right now, there is the Soulflare live stream going on as well, so I was a little torn. I think we're gonna passively listen to it while while we game. So I'm gonna get into this. We're gonna take out some of the missions, but I'm gonna mute up. I'm gonna pull the audio from the Soulflare live stream so you guys that are here can get the alpha as well. It's things I want to hear. Right now they're talking to Lens Finance about what they're doing, what they're building, and what's coming with them, as well as DeFi Dev Corp coming up next at the top of the hour. So I appreciate you guys popping in here so quickly, and we're gonna get rocking. Hope everybody's looking ahead at a bullish week. I'll check the charts. All right, let me go ahead and get over here to the live stream. I'm gonna pull this audio.
Download your Soulflare wallet because obviously you want to be part of those upcoming quests. We've also integrated
Download your
Lens
Soulflare
Finance
wallet.
into our Discover dApps and View Explore feature. Make sure you're checking out, as well as they've also got the box down here in a little Soulflare Live, so you can be tuning in live right now from your Soulflare wallet. And also, if a lot of things are going over your head or you're getting a lot of questions, just in like basic knowledge, check out the Knowledge Hub down here, also an Explore feature that'll help answer a lot of those new questions. But dude, this is I'm really excited. I can't wait for that collab, and I'm really been enjoying the product. And something else that I wanted to ask you is about like you've kind of been developing your own little community. I've been seeing like a lot of people posting about Lens Finance on the timeline. I
Yeah.
saw like Alan we had mentioned earlier, starting the 24 days of yieldness. Can you tell us about like any opportunities for growth or like possible ambassadorships in the future for Lens Finance?
Yeah, we actually have an ambassador program.
What's up,
So if
Armstrong?
anyone have a community, if
We're
anyone is
listening.
talking about DeFi, like DM me, DM the team, or open a channel on
We're listening
Discord.
to the Soulflare live
I
stream at the
truly
same
believe that the
time.
best
So
people that can, get your product to the world are actually small accounts that you know make the best of their own to actually give like
I got
the
offered to
product
be an ambassador for
the
Lens Finance. I
explanations and
declined.
everything needed to actually get to know our
It just
product
I had too
and
much going on at the time.
to learn about DeFi. So we are betting and we are trying to help also like upcoming future KOLs that actually
For
are
those of
growing
you,
and are creating cool content to help them, shape the future of DeFi with us.
for those of you that are just popping in, shout out to all 37 of y'all that made it in here so damn quick. I appreciate you guys. You're legends. We're listening to the Soulflare live stream at the same time. Obviously, Soulflare is a big part of my brand. It's kind of like the core part of my foundation, right? So every Monday they have a live stream. Goes for about 2 hours, and I've been missing it traditionally like the last week or two, just because I'm doing my live streaming as well now, and but I don't want to miss it, and I want to show support. So we're going to be listening at the same time that we're gaming. Appreciate y'all being in here. The audio playing in the background is the Soulflare live stream currently going on with a bunch of alpha. So I'm gonna stop talking. If anybody else, your mic is crap. Hey, my mic. I'm not sure what the MS is. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna listen to the live stream at the same time that we're playing the game. If any audio starts interfering or competing, so it's hard to hear, just let me know, and I'll get things adjusted. I appreciate y'all being in here so damn quick. We're gonna keep rocking. And Armstrong, what were you saying is crappy? I wasn't sure. If you're talking about the mic, for some reason my mic does have some connection issues when it's going to the game. And oh man, I'm gonna be a free kill for a couple people real quick because we're just talking to y'all. Coffee's still working its way into the system, so we're priming for the game right now. That's all.
And yeah, Alan is kicking off with the yieldness. So if you guys are into content
Yeah.
creation, if you like DeFi, this is an ambassador position that you should be trying your best to capture. People asking in the chat about season two, dude. No updates. You can even see on the website if we go back over here on the website because a lot of you don't BYOR. How long will season one last? More information about the season one is yet to be announced. So yeah, you're not finding out right now, but it's ongoing. So if you still want to be part of this, now's the time.
Yeah.
Um, but as we're looking
The
forward
social
to
gives you the opportunity.
exactly, exactly, and I'm so excited that we're gonna get to keep working
Whoops.
together in more of a capacity. Like platform. I think that the Seeker dApps is amazing. It works exactly as smooth on the Explore feature as it does on the Seeker dApp. You guys absolutely nailed it. I would expect nothing more from the One Glove developer. But talking about the future, I know we're not talking about season two, but let's just like future trip a little bit because I always like to ask all of our projects and founders, to get like in their mindset. Like thinking about like the future, is there any other features that you would like to see incorporated that we haven't talked about yet? I know you said that like in the future that the dual strategy
Oh, I was gonna let it
is
drop. It
very
just pop,
important
pop,
that
pop,
you'd
pop.
be looking to integrate that you don't currently have on Lens Finance.
Yeah, the multi-strategy is about to come, like it
Oh,
will be
internet
before the end
speed.
of the year for sure. If we talk about the
It might
future,
be.
it's all about
Maybe is that why?
making it
Is that why I
easier
have
to actually
latency
like
issues?
invest in DeFi.
I was thinking like
So
hardware
we talk
problems, and
about
even
that
people
already,
were
but I
confused
feel the
because,
insurance is so important.
hold on, like my brother-in-law built a really strong PC, and that's like this is his computer that I'm getting blessed to use. And somebody had asked me what he had for hardware in here, just because I was trying to optimize things. And when I told them, they were just like, "Wait a second, you shouldn't be having any issues." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." But yeah, maybe that. Yeah, internet speed, right? That would make sense. Try it's what you get for trying to save some money. You get the Walmart connection. Son of a bitch.
So we're working on that. We are working,
Put we put in unleaded in the supercar. That's all. We got the cheap gas.
which is really important in the end because it's better to use the platform in computer on the browser. But if you are in a bus or something or in a taxi, you go check links and say, okay, this is my position right now. So it's more comfortable. We have few features coming regarding like these ambassadorship things. We will be creating advanced
Oh
boards and
shit.
custom strategies where actual these ambassadors will be able to create their own strategies and people will be depositing with them. So actually, there will be your favorite KOLs, ambassadors, or people in the ecosystem selecting and crafting the strategy for you by
I'm gonna
their
do
own.
something real quick
So
so
that's
that
something really
way
cool. And yeah, I said a lot.
you guys can
That's
see the
cool.
Basically,
Let's
space
add like
or
a
the
that's
stream that I'm
kind of
listening
competition
to.
aspect to it as well, because I'm sure it's going to be like, oh, which ambassador is given the best strategies, which ones are performing better. So I think that's going to be really interesting. Honestly,
yeah.
that's such a cool
I-
idea.
im- Imagine competing like your favorite profiles in Twitter about who gets the best yield on
Ignore
their
that.
strategy. That's sick, and that's something we're working on for sure.
Oh man, you're gonna start the KOL wars of whose strategies are better than
There we
others,
go.
and I love to see it because
Now
all
we're
roads
showing
lead
some real
back to Lens
support.
Finance then, so that's awesome. And
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, in
excited.
the end, Leans should be like the infrastructure to help people invest in DeFi. Like our end goal is have the infrastructure and provide and help people to automate DeFi investment. On top of that, you can make whatever
How's
you
that?
want. If you want this kind of protocols, choose them. If you want the others, but we will rebalance for you and we will make them work for you more optimal than actual manual management. So yeah, that's the whole mission and the whole goal to help people do that.
And it's gonna be cool that you're doing the Google Play Store and App Store. I know that takes like a little bit longer with development, but like you had just said,
Yeah.
like if you're out and about, not only just like checking your portfolio, but as you know, anytime we're at conferences, like no one has just laptops handy, or if you're out and about, you meet someone, you're onboarding an Uber driver from XRP to Solana. It's just easier with the phone. You're able to pull up your referral link, send it to them right there. They're able to sign up. Google, Soulflare Wallet, get in, fiat, crypto, start earning yield. So it makes it a lot more seamless for onboarding. And a lot of people are mobile users throughout the space. So I think that's really
Yeah.
interesting. But also
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
towards the
Totally.
future, this is also a question I love to ask projects. In a perfect world, Solana, no outages, increased bandwidth, reduced latency, high TPS, fire dancer, everything, right? Everything goes according to plan. Where do you see Lens Finance evolving over the next 5 years?
Oh, okay. Like for me, the goal, as I was saying, is help everyone use DeFi. I
You like
truly
it?
believe
I
in the
I can
potential
leave the
of
stream down
DeFi,
there. It's not too
especially
distracting.
Solana DeFi.
Oh,
So I want first to
I figure I make it. It makes
onboard
it
the
a
whole
little more.
ecosystem to Links, but then I want to go to everyone out there that don't know anything about crypto, teach them on how important crypto is
Oh
because of
shit.
decentralization,
I figure if I have the
privacy,
stream right there that I'm listening
ownership,
to,
and
it makes sense for
convince
you
them that
guys.
crypto is
You're
the
not
way. And the
curious where the
second
audio
step
is
for
coming
them knowing
from.
crypto is
Sorry,
the
I'll
way
shut
is
up now.
actually putting that crypto to work. So I want like to make that happen. Like, in the end, it's difficult, but I truly believe that through education and showing people and explaining them, in the end, everyone every single person in the world should have at least part of their portfolio of their money in crypto, and not just in crypto, but generating yields. So I envision Links as the saving app or the finance app for those in DeFi and interested in crypto in DeFi. So that's kind of my vision for the future, and hopefully in 5 years we can be one of the largest protocol out there. We can help the ecosystem grow, and we can actually onboard as much Web2 people as we can, be top in the charts on Apple Store,
My sensitivity
Google
up
Store.
higher.
That's the end goal, and we are working on making the seamless experience for our users to, actually make it easy for them. So yeah, and everything comes from Solana, from the community, from everyone that actually will be helping us, aggregate these protocols, improve the product in the end to make that happen in the future. So yeah, that's my vision, and that's how I see Links for sure in Solana.
And
And
that's major alpha because
yep.
honestly, if you align with that vision and you see the potential of Lin's Finance and you have an opportunity now to become part of the community or even more, become part of an ambassador program and like a leading figure in the ecosystem, you're going to grow with Lin's Finance. And if this becomes the app of the future where people are just easily onboarded into DeFi, managing and also with the yield that you should have going on as well.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
now I
for
have.
sure. Like
Oh, go ahead.
also also like talking about the token and so on, it will come, but not because you should do an airdrop. Like to make, at least from my point of view, to make Links be that product that people use and that actually change things for DeFi, it needs to be decentralized. It must have an actual DAO that should be responsible on this risk framework of ensuring the protocol, making it open source. So that's the future. Once Links is ready as an mature node as a product to become decentralized, then will be when we launch the token, we make the whole airdrop and the whole thing. But we want to be decentralized and open
I
source
hit a
and
flick
full
shot.
on chain, because I think that's the only way that you build a strong foundation on node, make people build on top of that, and spread the word about on DeFi, not just with Links, like with the Links app, but also help other people build their own product and their own neobanks or whatever they want on top of Links infrastructure. And a DAO should govern that and should lead that to make that future happen. So that's more alpha on when the token will come, when this is mature enough to make that happen. Um, I have timelines and so on, but I cannot say them. But yeah,
You dropped enough alpha already. I don't want to get you into trouble with the rest of the Lin's Finance team,
Oh
but
no, no trouble.
talking
yeah.
about the Lin's
They are
Finance,
not
man.
listening.
Yeah, I know. Interns already going, like shut him up, mute his mic, dude. But so talking about Lin's, the finance team, are you guys gonna be at Breakpoint this year? Abu Dhabi 2025? Are we gonna see you guys out there? And what else?
Yeah, okay. I'm not going myself this year. I got a lot of things ongoing and I won't be able to go, but we will have 3 people from the team there. Arthur, you know him probably, Miguel, and my co-founder as well
Shit.
will be there. And Alan will be going as well with the Yilmaz. So you
Man,
will
I wish
see
I was going to
Alan
Breakpoint.
flexing his deals IRL in Abu Dhabi and in the Breakpoint all over the world recording content. Hopefully you can meet him there and appear in the Yilmaz campaign. But yeah, I'm not going myself. In this case, I went last year, 2023, and so on. This year, I'm not going. Hopefully next year we can actually make something cool. Like the last year in Smithy, we have our own booth and so on. Hopefully the next year we can have one of Links, but for sure the team have to be present there. We will be there with our secret funds, with our software wallets using Links and showing everyone how to actually invest in DeFi. So yeah, the team is so important for us, for sure.
Dude, I still have my Smithy merch from last year. You gave me that sweet ass box. That was
Yeah.
so cool, man. And oh, I got a little excited. I was gonna get a Lin's Finance box, but you know what?
I didn't
I'll
get
be
on quick
happy
enough.
We will
showcase.
have them
Oh, you
actually.
will. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm not rugged on the merch
for
yet.
sure.
All right, let's fox and go.
Yeah.
I need
Cool.
my
I
Soulflare
have
merch.
mine in
When's that
the
coming?
washing machine, but they are sick as fuck. Like we made an
Oh
event
shit.
in October, like in Madrid,
I
Merch
didn't even
Madrid.
check what the
We were
challenges
there
were.
with our own booth, and we had merch, and we had like I think one of the best merch out there. To be honest, like if Smithy merch was good, this is another level for real. We will keep making them. We are giving away
I
in
mean,
the
that's a
deal
bold
campaign. We are
statement
giving
seeing what
away.
I'm wearing right now. You see the Soul Flare embroidered hat, the jersey. Some saying the
Yeah.
best dressed in Web3, you know? I don't know.
No, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
for
rocking
real.
crypto merch, but
No, I mean, it's
I got
Soulflare
my
is
Accelerate
at the
hoodie or
peak level for
sweatshirt on
sure.
today. It's cold.
But yeah,
This
we
thing's
are really in
comfy.
cool shape as well. And we will be there. We will be making links boxes as well. Not in Breakpoint, but we will be giving away for everyone following the this campaign we are doing with Allen. So yeah, like we already have the solid case. We have t-shirts, and there are more things coming in that box. So yeah.
fantastic. Well, I'm excited to see Arter, the team, Alan, grab some merch, but we've been chatting for an hour now. I really appreciate all your time. And this isn't the last time we're going to be chatting, man. Soulflare and Lane's Finance are going to be working together really closely in the future. But is there anything that we didn't get a chance to talk about today? Anything that you wanted to double click on, or just any closing statements you have for the now? How many do we have? Over 1,600 viewers right now watching our
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you want to share the link so they can actually try the app and so on,
I downloaded
um,
links on my
like
Seeker.
my last
I
statement,
set it to
let's say,
Apex
before
Predator.
I go. Thank you so much also for having me. It's been like 10 minutes for me, so it's crazy that an hour that came already. I'd say the most important thing is, you know, uh, protect your money. It doesn't need to be on Leans or somewhere else, but if you are already here, you should be in crypto, so you are in a good position, I'd say. But it's important to put your money to grow. The world is getting tough with
One
all things
LMG kill.
happening, the treasuries, people printing money, and so on. So you gotta cover yourself from inflation. Crypto is the way, DeFi is the way, in my opinion, at least. So yeah, I'd say push crypto, push Solana, and let's make a great future for us all here in the
Traded.
ecosystem. Thank you so much for having me, Quicks. It's been a pleasure. Thank you,
LMG is
Soulflare, for being the best wallet out there. And yeah, let's cook something cool together.
Let's fucking go. Jorge, I appreciate you so much. Lynn's finance team, we appreciate you guys so much. We're going to take a quick Foxy commercial break, and then we're going to be right back with Parker from DeFi Dev Corp. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, but keep those deep reviews going in the chat, fam. We'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
all right. I'm gonna pause it until they come back. Next up, they got DeFi Dev Corp coming, and I don't know if any of you guys were paying attention to it because I know there's some people in here from multiple different chains, not just Solana Maxis, but they were involved with getting the stock on Wall Street. They were up at Nasdaq. Had Soulflare there with them. A couple ambassadors and team members were up there from to show support for the campaign. And we're live to ring the bell. It's pretty fucking crazy that that's where this is going. Alright, there's our one LMG kill. We're Gucci. We got our challenge done. Our daily missions are complete. Oh shit. We weren't getting away. Shout out to all 181 of you guys that are in here already. We haven't even made it 21 minutes into the stream. I appreciate y'all. Wild in Miami, right? Don't forget to check out the Wilder World main page on X. They've got a well-built website too with an ungodly amount of information about their game, their project, what they're doing. So pop over to wilderworld.com and give them a little look-see. I seen a post yesterday. What fuck? I seen a post yesterday. I believe it's from. I got to get familiar with like who's just like team marketing, whatever, and who's like building or who founder is like. Because honestly, I'm having fun with the game, so I haven't done a crazy amount of research on individuals, just what the game's doing and what's coming. So I don't know. Let's could say rank, chain of command, however you want to put it. I don't know who's who within the project. That's okay. I just when I see posts, when I see alpha, that's kind of how you weight it, right? If it's from the founder, it's going to mean a lot more than if it's alpha from somebody like myself. Like if I'm posting things and it's like, okay, cool. But if the founder's posting it, it's like, whoa, dude, this shit's it's alpha, right? Like you're getting knowledge, info straight from the horse's mouth. Um, so I seen one from Neo talking about what's coming in December, like packs and customization. So a lot of stuff on the horizon for Wiami that's looking really fucking exciting. The packs, they said we're gonna have three NFTs in them each, one from each industry. So basically, like a kickstart into, I'm assuming like a kickstart into the open world. Damn, what the fuck's wrong with my aim this morning? Ah, fucking lucky got me. Tagged me. 194, bro. We're gonna break 200 before we even get to 30 minutes. I appreciate y'all. You guys are legends. We won't be at it every day, just so you know. I mean, I'm definitely having fun with this. They're not gonna do streams like we did yesterday every time, 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever the hell it was. But I mean, we'll at least be on for a couple hours, an hour or two every day, playing some other games at some point. But right now, this is where I'm having fun. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ah, shit. The fuck was he? I still gotta build out my... Oh, shit, somebody sees me. I still gotta build out my own graphics for this, for when I do go live in Wilder World. It'll help out a lot too. Something like, I mean, maybe not so much on X, but a platform like Twitch, those superficial things that tie back into the game or branded for the game, they end up meaning a lot more. So for me, it might feel small for the overall, oh, Quix is back. All right, I'm gonna unmute the stream for Soulflare in case they drop some more alpha. Shout out to the legend Quix, Soulflare ambassador with marketing and business management.
To turn on notifications. I told you guys, and you better have it on for Soulflare because we have a huge announcement dropping.
Oh
Before
shit.
we do, we are going to go into our other project, DeFi Discord, right now. And I'm so excited to bring back. You guys remember we were on a previous stream of ours, episode number 86, I believe. But they have some huge announcements. You guys already know. Partners with Soulflare, the best, biggest stat on Solana. I'm so excited to welcome back to our stream today, Parker from DeFi Dev Court. My man, how are you doing
Woo, woo,
today?
woo.
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
I couldn't be doing better. It's another day building on Solana. I'm forever bullish. One soul equal one soul.
This is why I love
That's
Soulflare.
right. I love it.
That's the energy.
And I have the same kind of price targets that you have at DeFi DevCourt, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But before we begin, for those that may have missed the first Soulflare stream, if you're just learning about DeFi DevCourt today and just meeting you for the first time, can you give us a really quick origin story of Parker and what brought you into the
Perfect.
Solana ecosystem?
Yeah. So I got into crypto back in 2017, and I got into Solana in 2020, 2021. Started getting really active in 2022. All the DeFi projects, of course, and was at Kraken for 6.5 years, and then back in it was in 2024, I started running some Solana validators. And then in 2025, earlier this year, me and some former Krakenites got together and we launched the first non Bitcoin DAT. And we didn't pick Ethereum, we picked Solana. So we launched back in April, and even with the big pullback in stock prices and the price of Sol and everything, our stock is still up. I think 800-900% this year. So pretty exciting track record so far, and this is the very early days. This is coming out, bottom of the first inning kind of thing. So very excited to be building, and obviously Soulflare here, you guys are the OGs, so excited to be building with y'all.
We couldn't be happier. And I've seen you in Japan. I got to do the NASDAQ closing bell ceremony, which was so iconic. That was like one of the coolest experiences of my life. And we haven't had a chance to like really like catch up since then. So really quick, for those that again are just meeting you and learning about for the first time, can you give a brief overview of what DeFi DevCore is before we get into some updates? And what did that NASDAQ closing bell experience mean to you? Because last time I think Jay was here and he made some takes on it, but I don't think I got your take on it.
Yeah, it was really cool. You know, we kind of framed it as like taking Solana public. So we had about 100 folks from across the ecosystem there helping us ring the bell, and it's just a really cool moment. You know, obviously one of the key narratives behind Solana is disrupting the Nasdaq, right, and becoming this global Nasdaq, internet capital markets, whatever you want to call it. And so being able to be there at the Nasdaq, and then we did a party kind of on the rooftop to celebrate, you know, early days, but our dedication and mission towards eventually disrupting the Nasdaq and all of traditional finance and moving that on chain.
Amazing.
So a little bit about,
Oh, sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
No,
go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, so a little bit about us. So, you know, DeFi Dev, we are the first Solana DAT, digital asset treasury. But I think that's a little bit of a, you know, that's the box that people kind of put us in. But I think it's a little bit of a misnomer, because we don't just have a bunch of SOL on our balance sheet and it's just sitting there, right? We run our own validators, we stake to the validators, we have our own LST on chain, we use that LST to run a number of strategies. We're helping to launch treasury vehicles in other countries. So we've announced the UK, Korea, and Japan, and we've got a number of other things cooking in the works. So in many ways, we kind of think of ourselves as like this DeFi development company. Shocker on our name, right? And not so much as a, you know, just big passive holder of SOL, but a really active participant in the ecosystem. And so our goal is to continue to increase our activity, continue to help drive the ecosystem forward, and ultimately to help DeFi disrupt TradFi.
And I'm so excited to dive into. So last time you were here, and it's so true. You guys have so many revenue generating streams. And let me just pull up my screen really quick for those that weren't here on the last episode. So we grabbed some DFDV Sol, which you can get liquid staking token. We grabbed some stocks, which have gone up since the last time that we were here. And we're going to say why that balance has gone up in a little bit. And we're also staking in the DeFi DevCore validator. So we are hitting the trifecta. But let's start with what you had just mentioned, the Treasury Acceleration Program. Can you explain what this is and why you're expanding internationally before we start getting into the partnerships?
Yeah, so the idea here is our model makes a lot of sense all over the world, but folks internationally buying a US listed vehicle don't necessarily get all of the tax benefits and don't necessarily have the full access. So many countries, for example, have, you know, pension funds or retirement investment funds that specifically can only invest in companies in the local market, as one example. Other institutions in the local market have mandates to invest a certain portion or maybe all of their balance sheet in, you know, companies that are domiciled locally. And so to the extent that we can take the same DFDV model, the same DFDV brand, and apply it to locally owned, locally operated vehicles, and we've announced 3 different countries so far, then we think there's extra capital that can kind of flow into the DeFi dev ecosystem here, if you will. So that's kind of the idea there, is to help launch these vehicles and have, you know, equity ownership in them, and hopefully see them do really, really well to help attract more capital off the sidelines in each of those local markets.
That's amazing. So let's dive into each of those markets because there's been I think 3 of them so far. So first is the DFDV Korea, your partnership for Fragmetric Labs. Can you tell us a little bit about this one?
Yeah, so you know, Zach and Sang, the guys over there, love those guys. They obviously built Fragmetric, which is the largest LRT, liquid restaking token in Solana, and we are partnering with them to help launch DFDV Korea. So we've got a vehicle there, or working on a vehicle there, and hopefully we'll have some announcements pretty soon. And they'll be running that vehicle. And then, there will be a COSDAQ listed Korean-based company that will share the DFDV brand and will, have a very similar metrics looking website, and they'll be active in DeFi as well with their balance sheet. So doing all the things that you see us doing, but kind of in the local market. So for Koreans that want to invest and want some of the tax benefits of investing in a local company, they can certainly do that now rather than having to buy an international company in their brokerage accounts.
That's amazing. And you haven't just stopped in the Asian market. Like I said, it's the Super Tokyo event, and I saw the Super Team Japan was like, treating you royalty. You were up on stage, breaking the barrel and everything. Dude, they treated you good, and now you have DFDV Japan, which is partnered with the Super Team Japan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so that one we're excited about as well, and we are, working through the process to find a local company. I will say candidly, with the market pullback, it's been a little difficult, but working with some of the guys from Super Team, Sashi and Shigeru, to get that vehicle off the ground, and we'll have some more updates as we have them. Again, with the market pullback, a bit of a extra process in terms of finding a public company. But we're working through it, and we're dedicated.
And then the other one also is DFDV UK, which I know is a little bit of like a dangerous territory. You always see it's like a joke at the end of project posts, like this isn't intended for UK audience, but you guys are taking this head on. Can you tell us about this partnership?
Yeah. So there, we actually do have a public vehicle. The ticker symbol is CYK, so Cycle AI. And we are going through the regulatory hoops to basically change this business to be a Solana treasury business. And then from there, we can invest into the company, Solana into the company via convertible bond, and be kind of off to the races there. So this one, we do have about a 50% ownership in that company. We've got our management team in place, and we're just kind of jumping through the regulatory hurdles. So working with the FCA on that. And that one might be the first one out of the gate, running the actual strategy against the CYK there.
Awesome. So all our UK residents and fans out there, check it out. And any alpha on where you'll be expanding to next, or if projects or regions are looking to become involved in the Treasury Acceleration Program for internationals?
Yeah, candidly, I want to get one of these off the ground first and have it be really successful. And so I think 3 is a lot to start with. So we want to start with these 3, get one off the ground, and then we might expand. But, you could think the logical next countries would be other large countries with big crypto followings. So I'll leave it at that.
Awesome. And so if you're in those regions, you have a chance to participate and contribute. But you guys have been doing also so much since the last time that we cooked. Because like I mentioned earlier in the stream, the first time you were on, we grabbed some DFDV X stock available in your Soulflare wallet. And since then, I noticed that the balance went up. And so I learned that this was because of the warrant dividend to shareholders. Can you explain what this was and how you guys handled this?
Yeah, so the warrant dividend, basically, so warrants are essentially like call options. And we wanted to basically give a dividend. We've seen a lot of shareholders, especially with the stock coming down, with the pullback, a lot of shareholders saying, hey, look, we want a dividend, or we'd like, some extra value. And so we did this warrant dividend, which basically any time between now and January of 2028, if the stock is above 2250, then people can exercise that warrant to buy more shares at 2250. Now I know we're a ways away from 2250, but we started this whole thing at 69 cents. So things can move, and it got to $50, so things can move really fast. But the idea is you have some shares, now you have these warrants, and let's say, Sol gets moving again, goes back above 200, maybe 250, stock price is really ripping. and maybe the stock goes to 30 or 40 or 50 or 100. I don't know exactly where it's going the next year or two, but if you've got these warrants at 22.50 and let's say the stock's at 30, then you can exercise the warrants and you've gotten a share of stock at a 7.50 discount. And so again, if it's trading at 30. And so this allows current shareholders to kind of have this extra upside exposure and to participate alongside the growth. Really just rewarding the people that have been with us since the beginning and trying to share some value, spread the wealth a little bit.
And it also encourages them to be DCA because you guys aren't going anywhere. We're going to talk in a little bit about the future that you guys have planned, your price targets and everything. But yeah, it's like you just said, like $7, $8, is a huge opportunity for like early supporters to be rewarded in the future. Because in layman crypto terms, it looks like an holding and you see a growth of the stock, and so that's extremely bullish in Web3. No going on, no claiming. We just received more X stock, more DFDZ. So that was extremely.
Yeah, that was the goal.
And so you guys have been absolutely cooking, and we're going to be talking about everything. The next up that you help grow DFDV.
Yeah. So preferred stock have been kind of the primary form of new financing for DATs. And the way a preferred stock works is it sits between, on the capital structure, it sits between common equity and debt. So what that means is if there's ever a bankruptcy, then the debt holders get paid back first, and then the preferred holders, and then the common holders. So it's all kind of this, preference stack. So preferred stock, and it's typically, preferred stock is typically issued by banks, traditional banks, but MicroStrategy has done quite a few of these now. Preferred stock is kind of quasi-stock, quasi-bond. In the MicroStrategy case, these typically pay between a 10 and about a 14% dividend. So either they pay it quarterly or they pay it monthly, but it's a pretty high income, high yielding investment. Some of the MicroStrategy ones are convertible into common stock. So when the common stock goes up, the preferred also goes up, although not quite as fast as the common stock. And then some of them are non-convertible. And these ones, you just buying it to get that yield accumulation. And again, 12 to 14% yield, depending on the instrument and the day that you buy it. It's pretty attractive. The other cool thing about these preferreds is that they are typically, the dividends are actually tax-free. And so if you're trying to build a tax-free income portfolio for retirement, or you want to stock up during the bear market and build a little more defensive position, these preferreds can be an excellent option. So what's
For
unique
those of you
about
just
us,
tuning
though,
in, we're
rather
listening to the
relative to
Soulflare
say
live stream,
MicroStrategy, is
DeFi Dev Corp
MicroStrategy,
with
they
Soulflare talking
don't
right now.
generate yield
I'm just
on the
kind of
balance
grinding. We
sheet,
already did our daily missions.
right?
I'm gonna
So
keep it
when
muted so you
they
guys don't get,
are wanting to
it
pay the
doesn't become too
preferreds, they either
much.
have to sell more preferreds, sell common stock, or sell Bitcoin. None of those are great options to be paying back out dividends. And so for us, we generate significant yield on our balance sheet. So we announced or reported back in Q3 that we did 11.4% yield on the balance sheet. And so for us with the preferred, if we're paying, let's say 10, 12%, we can cover the vast majority or all of the dividend on that preferred with our existing balance sheet. And that is, the yield that's coming off the balance sheet, right? And so this kind of makes our preferred offering a little bit unique relative to MicroStrategy. So that F1 has been effective, and we've been in the process of raising it. Obviously, this market environment is really tough to raise capital in, not going to lie. But we're continuing to chop wood, and we think as soon as things turn around a little bit or even level off, we'll be in pretty good shape to do the first non-Bitcoin preferred offering. So that's what we're after, and it would just mean more cash coming onto the balance sheet to buy more SOL.
And like I said, it's not only benefiting DFDV to buy more Sol on the balance sheet, but it's also like that tax-free option is incredible. I know we had Netrunner tax on here not too long ago. We spoke about things like that, and so that is the perfect addition to your portfolio. Like you just said, you're trying to create this tax-free. So let's dive into, because you've been so busy. You were in New York. You had a huge event on the Solana Investor Day for Solid, where you got a chance to talk with a lot of high-level, well-educated Wall Street people and some shareholders on Solana. Can you tell us about this event, and what were some of the conversations like? Maybe what were some of the push factors and lessons that you learned from Solid?
Yeah, so I guess the biggest lesson would be don't do your investor day on a day that Sol and everything else is nuking. No, but in all seriousness, I think it was definitely it was a big success, and we had a lot of investors get some really good questions answered and learn about Solana. I thought it was a really well executed event, and I think we're gonna probably try to do, 1 to maybe 2 a year, and maybe in the bull market we do say 4 a year. But it's a really great environment to both share some of the talking points around Solana and the vision and the thesis, but also we did a hands-on session where we gave people a little bit of Sol. We had them download a Solflare wallet on their phone, and then we played around, did some DeFi stuff, did some swaps, some lending, all that good stuff. And so I think that hands-on, and I'm a little biased because I led that session, but I think that hands-on was really helpful for some of these hedge fund guys, some of these, ETF guys, these mutual fund guys that, maybe have read a lot about DeFi or read a lot about Solana, but they never used it hands-on. And so I think that was a really powerful piece of the event, and something we are going to try to continue to do more of.
I couldn't agree more. I've had so much more success onboarding with visual representation. You're showing them step by step. Hopefully they did a lot better than Kyle Samani, who couldn't do the swaps, but that's because he wasn't using Solflare, obviously, man.
That's right.
But talking about a really interesting conversation for topical conversation is DFDV's Solana price target, because I also have a similar price target, and some may be like even higher, but let's talk about your DeFi Dev Course price target, why you believe it's going to go there, and let's dive into that a little bit.
Yeah. So our price target is 10,000 per Sol, $10,000 per coin. And I know it's like, oh my God, like that's crazy from where we're at. It's like, 100x up. And I think the reason is it's not, as the world moves more digital and as everything moves on chain, I don't think it's a very unreasonable price target. It's only, let's call it 3 to 4x higher than Bitcoin is today. And we've seen what Bitcoin has done over time. And if you look at finance as an entire industry and all of that moving on chain, there's so much upside here that I think, personally, I think 10,000 is the floor. And I think you're going to see many multiples above that. And so in that world where Sol is at 10,000, what does that mean for the chain? Well, it means that the chain has come to dominate value transfer. So we kind of measure that at about 7.5, or let's say 10% of global value transfer. But this covers everything from payments to finance, trading, to settlement. And then the area that I'm particularly excited about is new forms of value transfer. As we see, the revolution in AI and robotics, you're going to have a whole bunch more sentient or semi-sentient beings out there, and they all are going to need a way to interact and transfer value between each other for all sorts of different interactions. And what's interesting is that, machines can natively own keys to coins, right? But there's no framework for a machine to have a bank account, right? So if I get one of those cool Optimus robots, like, I guess I could let the robot use my own bank account, but the robot itself can't have a bank account. It's just literally like the banks don't allow it, right? But I could give it a private key and then it owns that private key. And so from that kind of base primitive, I think you're going to see a whole bunch of other payment avenues opened up where there's going to be all this value transfer moving between all these different machines. And so in that world, the pie actually grows significantly relative to the value transfer we have today. And if Solana captures, again, let's just call it 10% of that value slice, then we're looking at, well north of 10,000 a coin. So this isn't a tomorrow price target, and this isn't a next week or next year, but I think this is, maybe it's a this decade type thing where you're going to see significant upside as Solana starts to dominate global value transfer.
That obviously makes this Fox who's staking Solana extremely happy and excited to be able to retire in the next decade. But in realistic terms, like if Sol is completely dominating the global value transfer, does this mean that normal retail users are going to be priced out? Because even the normal Solana transaction Ethereum gas fees, if you really think about it. So how do you see that working
Yeah, so I think the examples I would give are something like Visa or MasterCard, where they operate payment networks at massive, massive global scale, and they're doing it about 50,000 max, 50,000 transactions per second. Solana today can process 50,000 transactions per second, and that's actually in a few cases gone up above that, something close to 100,000 transactions per second. And the fees have not spiked, right? So on the big liquidation event back on October 10th, when everything went crazy, right? Solana fees stayed under 10 cents. I think they peaked up at like a few pennies, right? So that's massive amounts of liquidations and activity all just jamming into the chain all at once, and things didn't break and people could continue to use it for a pretty reasonable fee. Now, expanding from that, though, we've obviously got the Fire Dancer upgrade, which should, in theory, bring transactions per second capacity up to 700,000. And so as you continue to expand out the capacity of the network, that should keep fees for each transaction really low and allows the network to scale to service all of global value transfer. And then the last piece I would say is there are specific use cases that a Solana L2 could make sense for. Maybe like an order book based perpetual swaps DEX, right? Where the add orders and cancel orders specifically are off chain. So you might see a few scenarios, a few cases where some of the highest throughput or highest transaction demand activities can kind of be moved off the chain a little bit to reduce some of the congestion. So I think even today, Solana is already at a much larger scale than the Ethereum side, and fees are much lower, but I think there's still ample headroom to expand that without expanding the gas fees.
And optimization is all about what Solana, that's the entire infinite bandwidth reduced latency. But while we're on the topic, you guys had a big announcement today as well. Can you tell us a little bit about what this partnership means and how it's going to help improve DFDV?
Yeah, so we do lots of partnership announcements, and we are trying to plug ourselves into the ecosystem. And so I've known many of the guys on the Harnick team, whether that's from Temporal or Margin 5, known those guys for a long time. Full disclosure, I personally invested in the Harmonic project, Angel Check. shares in DFDV rather than just buying some SOL is that
Just did that entire monologue without realizing that my mic was muted. So, hey, just going to go over it real quick one more time. We're listening to the Soulflare live stream. They're on with DeFi Dev Corp. They said that they've got a bullish announcement, some alpha coming at the end of the stream. So we're locked in, we're listening. And obviously, with Soulflare being a big part of my brand, the core piece of my foundation here within this space, I don't like missing the Monday live streams. So we're tuning in, we're getting the alpha while we're kind of gaming. Huge shout out to Wilder World. If you haven't tapped in with them yet, take a little journey over to their page, follow the hyperlinks, download it for free right now on Epic Games. You can hop into the shenanigans. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another community game session in the Solana Gaming Discord later on. I'm not 100%. Go look for the alpha. Come back and let me know. I can make the stream that we're listening to a little bit bigger if you guys need me to, just so it's a little bit easier for you to see. But I've got it there so there's no confusion about where that extra audio is coming from while we're gaming. When the Soulflare live stream's done, it'll just be us. So appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to like, repost, tag a friend, say what's up in the comments, the chat, or just go follow Wilder World and come find me in game and talk some shit. Either way, it's all Gucci. I'll see you guys. I'm still here chilling, but I'll be back on the mic when this space ends. And in a little while, I'm probably gonna have to mute up to make some lunch, but we got a little bit of time before that gets here. So appreciate y'all chilling. Much love as always. Like and repost.
depending on what point you've kind of taken, we've grown our SOL per share north of 100%. Now, we're not always going to be able to do that, right? Bear markets, it's a little bit harder to grow SOL per share. But if you look at MicroStrategy, when they started back in 2020, and they had a full cycle, right? Bitcoin went up in 2021, it came all the way back down in 2022, and then retraced well above 100. MicroStrategy has significantly outperformed Bitcoin. I believe the number is roughly 200%. They've outperformed Bitcoin by north of 200% since they started. And that's just simply because they've been able to grow Bitcoin per share. So for us, we can do the same thing, but we've got this extra lever to pull, which is that organic yield that they don't have. And so ultimately, SOL per share, again, is our North Star metric. That's how all the bonuses are paid. That's how everyone's, compensated. And the goal is that over time, we can grow SOL per share. And we've actually given guidance that by the end of 2028, we think we can get to 1 SOL per share of common stock. So right now, we're at like 0.07. We got quite a ways to go, but we think through multiple market cycles and all the tools at our disposal, we can hit 1 SOL per share. And so if we had, if the stock was trading at 1 SOL per share and at 1x NAV, the stock would be trading today at, let's call it 126, whatever the price of SOL is right now. And so this is kind of our mission, to grow SOL per share, and then of course have that upward momentum of the balance sheet of Solana helping to improve ultimately the stock price. So we kind of got these two levers, SOL per share,
what is going on,
and
folks?
the balance sheet, that create the value proposition for holding DFT stock.
How are you doing, my friend?
It's the only stock I believe in. It's the only one that's like rewarded me.
Game and
Type of like airdrop or dividend that was like worth it, man. But I see the vision, and that's why I wanted to double down on the SOL per share and just remind our users about that, because it is your North Star metric. And not only because I'm a holder, I own it personally on my SOL stream wallet, but how much we've already shipped and accomplished since the last time and I can only imagine about what's going to be like in the future next time around. But let's talk about a little bit about the future. First and foremost, are we going to see Harker and the DFTV team and fam out at Abu Dhabi Breakpoint this year for 2025?
We are indeed, yes. We've got a booth out there, and we've got a little surprise. So come check out the booth, or just honestly walk around the conference, and we've got some cool stuff going on. So I'm pretty excited.
I don't know if it's going to be as cool as the suit t-shirt. That was an exclusive NASDAQ. I have that. Travel with that. I love that so much, and it was really memorable. But we're definitely going to stop by the booth. You guys going to any events? Or are we going to see you at any like side events also?
Yeah, I think we're sponsoring a side event every night of the conference. So you'll see us in a bunch of places. Come by, say hi. We'd love to chat. And yeah, we'll be very active. Most of the team will be there.
This will be this year.
Schultz
3
Tech.
different continents I'll be seeing you on. So
Right.
that's
That's
pretty
right.
wild
Yeah,
if you think about
it
it.
is. Yeah.
You can't hear me?
But what do you have anything else exciting? Is all focused on Breakpoint right now, or is there any other
A
exciting
little
things
louder
that you're
now?
working
Am I
on
too
with
loud?
people?
Oh no, 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 I could hear, I could hear you. I was saying I was having trouble getting
Yeah,
Koshi.
we're getting
Oh
the
shit.
trying to get the
I
preferred
feel you.
offering
Oh,
closed, which
oh my
would
bad. I
be
almost
a
got the
big
freebie
milestone
there.
for
What's up, low
us.
team?
We've got
No worries.
a
I
couple
thought you were
other items
distracted, so I
cooking.
didn't want
One
to
in
just get a free
particular,
kill there.
unfortunately, I
We
can't
just go
grab
our
the
separate
alpha
ways and we'll
here,
meet up
but
somewhere else.
Bullish.
this is going to be very, very big. And so hopefully we'll have some
As I run
announcements
out
on
the other
that
door right
maybe
behind you.
in late
Whee!
January or
I'm
early
trying to get
February. I
shiny
know
with
this
the
is an
sniper.
eternity when it comes to
Is
building
there a
stuff in
contract
Solana,
today
but we are building
for
something
shiny?
um, very unique,
Yeah, that
never
one's
been
still
done
open,
before
so
in
I
anything
might just
DeFi.
close it myself.
And it's
Oh,
an
okay.
engineering project. So we've
Just
got an
kidding,
engineering
maybe
team.
not.
We're actually like
We'll
launching
see.
a product. So very excited about
Go
this.
for shiny with the
And
sniper.
Oi,
more to come.
doesn't mean you can shoot
Oh,
me.
that's exciting. I can't. Are you using
Fine.
Breakpoint?
We won't quite be ready at Breakpoint, so it'll
Okay.
be more of a January thing.
All right. Well, hey,
Sorry,
that's
my
exciting.
friend, had to be done.
So it's something to look forward to after Breakpoint.
I
In fact,
forgive
that's
you.
what everyone's looking forward to at Breakpoint. It's definitely not the price that you charge.
Are we allowed to have the same avatars and make
All the news
teams?
that's coming out, all the cool content, the events. But
You try to
speaking
keep
about
track
the
of it.
user, and on like kind of like a
That'd
personal
be pretty
level
fun.
for a lot of our viewers that are tuning in and try to
Friendly
make
fire
Loten, you
enabled.
wanna be on?
checking them out.
You wanna be on my team by any chance?
Make sure that you guys are following them on X.
Dibs on shiny and low team. No.
In
Yeah.
But what advice or
Happy to, my
kind of like what comfort would you give to all of our Solana OGs, Solana users who are waking up, seeing like the rough couple weeks that we've had? I know I tell them all the time that we're holding strong, keep staking Sol, doubling down on conviction plays. But from a DAT perspective, I know that this dip is hitting you a lot harder than my little bags are concerned. So what advice would you give to our viewers and Solana?
Hey, got shiny with the sniper.
Yeah, look, I'd say
Record it,
always set your
send
time
it in.
horizon to
Let's
dip,
go.
right? If you're a long-term, most people should be long-term
I caught him
investors.
flying through the air too.
Then you look around and say, all right, has anything about the thesis changed for Solana,
Upload it.
right?
First come, first serve.
And
Whoever
I would
uploads
strongly
first.
argue no. Like I haven't seen anything.
I've never tried to
to
clip any of my
knock the
gameplay. I'm
thesis
live.
off its trajectory. There's not a challenger network that's like taking
Should
the
we try to
mantle
clip it?
from
Should we go back
Solana.
afterwards and clip it and upload it?
There's not some major technical
That's good.
issue.
First
This
time
is
for everything,
kind
brother.
of a maybe short-term.
Amen. I guess I'm gonna go stand in a
medium-term
corner and try
pullback,
and
right?
try and clip
Where
this.
people are chasing something
Free
else.
kill
They
for
may be
whoever
chasing
finds me.
gold,
No
or
hard
they're chasing
feelings.
AI
Oh
specific
no,
numbers,
I
so
feel
kind
bad
of
now.
No, 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 no.
attention has been
It's a free one.
removed off of Solana for a bit.
I'm supporting the
But
lobby.
if
Come
you're
find me.
taking a long-term
Scavenger
time
hunt.
horizon and always DCAing,
Can't
now
beat
is an
free.
excellent time to, in
You'll
my
still probably
opinion, buy some more.
kill
It
me
doesn't mean
being
it can go lower.
AFK.
I think it could go to 100 or even below that. Certainly, these things can happen, but these are excellent opportunities.
Where are
to
you live?
DCA. Maybe
X
you
or
learned about
Twitch
it when it was
or?
at 200
Twitch,
or
X,
300,
and
and
YouTube.
so you say, hey, now I'm
And right
down.
now, I've kind
If
of
you
got the
continue to
Soulflare live
DCA,
stream
you can
on the
constantly
stream
lower
at the
Mm,
same
still
time
open.
because I try not to
cost
miss it.
basis there.
But
Because
oh shit,
look, when Sol's at 10,000, you're not going to care if you bought it at
my bad. Yeah, no,
200
I'm
or
live on X,
120
Twitch,
or
and
100,
YouTube. But I've
right?
also kind of
It
got
just
the
doesn't
Soulflare live
it
stream
doesn't matter.
playing
It's
in
like
my
buying
stream at the same
Bitcoin
time, so I
at
don't have to miss it
120 or
because
200.
they go live
Now
every
it's at
Monday for 2 hours.
100,000.
And today
Like
was
it's silly,
Lints
right?
and DeFi Dev
The
Corp.
entry price
So I've kind of got that playing same
today
time.
is all good relative to where we're going.
Nice.
On the other hand, if you're a short-term trader, and that's fine, you want to be a short-term trader, you want to use leverage, maybe this is a tough environment for you,
GG's.
but for those
GG's,
folks,
boys.
I'm not really a short-term trader, so I don't have a lot of advice, but I'd say
For those of you
the biggest thing, the biggest issue is long-term investors becoming short-term traders at the worst time. So when you enter a position, this is just like investment and trading advice 101. When you enter a position, you should have a set list of criteria to exit the position. Maybe it's a price target, maybe it's a market environment, and then you stick with that unless something major has altered your view. And that major thing can't just be price, right? And so you want to avoid going from a long-term investor to a short-term trader when there's a pullback, and saying, ah, maybe the thesis is broken and the price is down, and just continue to DCA, continue to build that position over time, and continue to stick with the thesis or the reason that you got into Solana in the first place. So I wouldn't say anything fundamentally is broken about Solana. It's maybe a bit of a liquidity pullback. Maybe it's some of the OGs selling right on time with the 4-year schedule or 4-year cycle. I personally don't believe the 4-year cycle
Yeah, I
is
don't know how
going to
to.
continue. I think it's going to change, but I'm a long-term investor, so I have the luxury of being wrong in the short term.
I'm so happy that you got a chance to say that because I try to explain it in less eloquent terms as well. Nothing changes. The conviction remains the same. We hold strong.
I
We keep
don't
doubling down
know.
in our conviction plays, which for me is Solana. And DeFi DevCorp has created so many
I
resources
thought I could
from
just do it
staking your
from.
Solana in your validator to remaining
Okay, I
liquid
think
and
I could
still
do it
earning
from the
yield with your
studio.
LFT. And now with the X stocks and what you guys have done with the warrant dividend to shareholders is just like all the more reason to believe in the SOL per share model and understand that, yeah, like you had just said before,
Okay,
if your
here we
average
go.
vault is 10,000 one day, Fox willing, it won't matter if you bought it $100, $200,
We're
$300,
finding
And
we're
so
finding the
I'm
clip
with
right
you on
now.
that, Parker. I couldn't agree more. We'll
We're
definitely
doing it.
make
We're making
do
our
a clip
first
of
our
that.
first clip.
While I have you for a few more minutes, DeFi DevCore also hit a huge milestone,
Does not
and
want to load.
congratulations, you officially surpassed 2 million Solana in the treasury. Is there a target set, or how much Solana will DFDV acquire or continue to acquire?
Well, I'd like to say all of it, but I don't think the folks here will let us
Save
have
some for the
theirs.
rest of us, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So, look, our goal is to be a
All right,
continuous
we're on the
accumulation
clipping page
engine. So to
now, so
always be
I'm gonna
buying,
make
as
the
long as
clip
it's of course
of
accretive to
us
shareholders. We're not going to
hitting tiny,
sell
shiny,
shares at a
tiny.
discount to our net asset value to
Come
buy
on and
SOL. But
load.
our goal is to always be accumulating more Solana because we think that Solana is going to be the best performing crypto asset over the next decade, and we want more of it, right? And so there's all sorts of creative
I don't
ways we
really
can get more
know
of it. Obviously, the organic
why
yield,
it's
the
loading so
preferred stock,
slow.
other ways
It
to
might be because of the
fundraise.
stream
But
that
we're
I'm
going to
the
be
space
continuing
at the
to
same time.
continuing to grow the balance sheet. How much? I don't know. I don't. The goal is not to stop. So we'll
All
keep
right,
going
somewhere within the
until
minute of this, so
I don't know. We can't go anymore, I guess.
and then we'll drop back into the
This
next
is why
game.
you and me hit it off so good first time in spaces, and it eventually led to our partnership because we feel the same way at Soulflare, and I couldn't agree with every single one of your sentiments. I truly believe in this
Come
project,
on and
and
load.
I'm a part of it now, like holder. We have a lot in our stream wallet. We're going to be continuing to acquire more, and we've covered a lot
Love it.
today so far, dude. And I'm so grateful for the time that you have, and I know that the next time that you're going to come on is going to be even more bullish announcements. But was there anything that we didn't get a chance to cover today? Something that you wanted to double down or double click on, or really like bring home to all our viewers right now?
I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, you can check us out, check our website out, dfdv.com, check out the Twitter. And look, I'd say the best time to buy DATs and to buy assets is when they're
I think
trading
once
down
this
a big
stream ends,
discount.
so I'm able to
And
close this,
so,
it'll
I
help.
personally bought a bunch of DFDV shares last week, and I can't say if I think our stock is a good value or if SOL is a good value, like on a live recorded stream. But I think, my actions maybe speak louder than my words. And, if you look at,
Come on
again,
and
look at
load,
MicroStrategy in the
please.
last bear
I just want to
market,
clip this.
and they were trading at a discount to their Bitcoin holdings.
It's not. I
And
think
in
it's
this
not
most
loading because
recent
of
bull market,
the
they started trading
the stream that's
incredibly
going on
strongly.
right now.
And so I would say,
Okay, it loaded. All right,
do your
cool.
homework. Now's the time to go shopping, right? Cyber Monday, get out there and do some evaluation, some analysis. And there's lots of good discounted opportunities to be had. So I will leave it at that.
Well, I've done my Foxy analysis, and we're going to
For
swap
shiny with
one
the
more
sniper.
Solana
Oi, doesn't mean you
into
can shoot
the
me.
DFDV X stop. Super easy, right in our Soulflare wallet, acquiring more, and I already got the LST. We're staking in the validator. So yeah, I'm now the streaming wallet's even more in on this.
It'd be
I'm
pretty
here
fun.
for the ride to one SOL per share. We're here
Friendly
for
I
it.
fire
love it.
enabled.
I love it.
wanna
But
be on my team?
Parker, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the stream today. Any other closing statements before we sign off?
No, great to see you again, and
Me too,
looking
my
forward to seeing you in Abu Dhabi, and we'll chat again soon.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you next week. And that's amazing. So, guys, make sure that you're following DeFi Dev Corp on Twitter, checking out everything that we just went over today. So many clippable moments. I have a huge announcement right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to another quick 1 minute commercial break. I promise. While I say goodbye to Parker on the back end. So enjoy this little video for a second. I'm going to be right back with a huge Soulflare
Hey,
announcement.
got
So
shiny with the
stay
sniper.
tuned. We'll see you in 1 minute.
Yeah, look, I'd say.
Hey, got shiny with the sniper.
Yeah, look, I'd say.
I think I got it. It freezes right there. What the fuck? Alright. Hey, got shiny with the sniper.
Yeah, look.
Friendly fire
Logan,
enabled.
you wanna be on my team by any chance?
I'm gonna let this load for a second. Dibs on shiny See. and low team. No. Alright, let's try. Oh,
Happy to, my
reset that. Alright, I know where it's at now. I just, for whatever reason, on the stream it freezes right when I get to him. Alright, so we see him here. Are you serious? It freezes in the stream right when... Hey, got shiny with the sniper.
Yeah, look, I'd say.
Record it,
Always set your
send
time
it in.
horizon
Let's
to this,
go.
right? If you're a long-term, most people should be long-term
Caught him
investors.
flying. Yo, it freezes in the gameplay right when... Let me refresh this real quick. Maybe it's the clip thing. It literally like... Alright, I know where it's at now. It's literally at like right when I make contact or right when I line up with him and go to shoot, it fucking
These are
freezes.
excellent opportunities
Where are you
to
live?
sway.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
engineering project, so we've got
Getting
I'm gonna let this run through one more time and then I'm gonna hop off. Or not hop off, I'm gonna post the clip. Hopefully it actually was just a little clipping mechanism freezing up there for a second and not oh, it looks like Soulflare's back. Let me unmute this.
Is where it's at. But guys, this is really amazing. So all you have to do is you need your Soulflare card, right? So you have to complete your KYC verification in areas that you're eligible. You get your Soulflare card, and every purchase that you guys are making for coffee, for maybe the new speaker device, you're booking your flight to Abu Dhabi, you're buying the Fox a nice little gift for Abu Dhabi. I'm going to be out there. Everything that you're doing is earning you points, which is earning you entries into this grand prize. So all you got to do is just keep spending normally like you will have. And this is incredible. It truly is. I don't know if you guys got
I
time
really
to
hope
check
it
out
didn't
this
freeze
announcement,
right
but dude,
before on the
you
stream.
can see it
I
right
got the
now
shot.
live on the
It
Soulflare
wasn't
card.
like
So
a
make sure that you
super
guys
impressive
liking,
shot, but
reposting, sharing this so that everyone who has their Soulflare card starts this month as they're starting out getting their gifts for the holidays, getting everything planned for Breakpoint. Everything should be going through your Soulflare card because every single purchase is an entry
hey, got
into
shiny with the
winning this
sniper.
Porsche 911
Yeah, look,
GT3.
I'd say.
What other projects
record
doing
it,
that?
Set your
send
time
it in.
Who
horizon
else
Let's
is
to
doing
this,
go.
that
right?
but
If you're
Soulflare,
a
dude? Like, let me
long-term,
know. I'll
most
wait
people
in
should be
comments right now,
long-term
but I know
Caught
that's
him
not going to be
flying through the
anyone
air
else.
too.
and you look around
I
and
don't
say,
even
all
think I've
right,
ever
thinking
seen a
about these
project give away a
towards a
supercar like
long-term
this.
Upload it.
investment, right?
First come, first serve.
And
Whoever
Truly
uploads
amazing,
honestly,
man.
first.
If you
arguably
guys
though, like I haven't seen
I've
understand
anything
what
never
we're
tried to
doing here
clip
at
any of my
Soulflare, if you're
gameplay. I'm
using
live.
Solana, if you're
some
using Solana,
pretty
you
like
haven't already downloaded your
challenger
Soulflare wallet, there's
network
still
that's
time.
like
There's
Should
taking
we
still
try to
time,
clip it?
fam.
on
Should we go back
Solana
DeFi
afterwards and clip
DevCore
it and
hasn't
upload
bought
it?
all the
there's been
Solana
some
yet,
major
so you can still
Okay,
download your
first
consolidation
time,
Soulflare
first
wallet,
right
thing, brother.
of maybe
complete your KYC,
Amen. I guess I'm gonna go stand in
get
a
your
corner and
Soulflare card,
right
try
and
and
so
clip
where
this.
now
people are
you'd be
chasing
able to
something
be
Free
in the
kill
winning
for
in the
whoever
chance to
finds me.
win a
No hard
Porsche
feelings.
911
CI
GT3.
Oh
is
no, I
forever
feel
That's
bad
amazing.
now.
Only
No, no,
possible
no,
on
no.
Solana.
It's
Only
a free one.
possible with Soulflare.
for a bit.
What an
I'm
amazing
supporting the
stream
lobby.
today. And I
That
wanted to
got
finish off with this good news because we do have a little bit of bad news. I know how much you guys love the stream. I know I'm such a consistent fox. We're up to episode 20 coming up. But next week, unfortunately, the entire team is traveling on Monday to Abu Dhabi. So we're going to be traveling the 8th. We're going to be there the 9th and the
Where'd
10th,
my
getting
clip
everything
go?
set up, getting all the preparations. Again, Soulflare is an anchor sponsor, so we are going to have a huge presence there. I cannot wait to be getting some of the content out to you guys, to be meeting everyone, getting some interviews, doing some live streaming, handing out some exclusive merch. And this is only the beginning. If you think that this was like the only big announcement that we have, the Porsche 911 GT3 for the grand prize, you're wild. Keep those notifications on for Soulflare, because I'm telling you, like, this is only the beginning. I told you, shipping season Q4. You better believe it. It's all coming together. The Neo Bank, powered by Solana. Soulflare wallet is the future. I'm so excited, guys, but unfortunately we won't be here next week. But you better believe the Fox is getting on a plane that next Sunday, flying right back, and we are going to run it back that Monday after the 15th for our next episode. But we're going to be live streaming from Breakpoint. We're going to be making so much content, so you're not going to miss too much from the stream. We'll miss an AMA and a product demo for 1 week, but I promise you the content that I'm going to be shipping, the live streams that we're going to be doing out there, it's going to be a movie. So keep those notifications on for Soulflare, because this isn't the last announcement. But guys, I want to thank every single person that tuned in. How many views do we got right now? I think it's one of our biggest streams. 2,500? Bullish. In these market conditions, absolutely bullish. You guys give me the energy and the strength to keep going always. I'm joking, it's Solana, but I do thrive off you guys, and I appreciate you supporting me on this journey with streaming, supporting Soulflare on our streaming journey. 19 episodes in, hundreds of more to go. You better believe that this Fox is going to be forever bullish on Soulflare, on Solana, till my last breath, fam. It is download Soulflare wallet. 1 billion users, we're on our way. But I made a promise earlier in the show, so if you guys have been watching and you're not a Guardian yet, in the Discord right now, say, hi Quicks, hi Fox, let me know that you were in the stream, let me know that you were tapped in, let me know that you supported, you know, you can even tell me how you liked and repost, and I'm going to be sending 5 Guardians to get that Guardian role, our coveted position in this community right now, and make sure that you guys are tapped in with Soulflare, download the wallet. Big shout out to our guests this week, Linz Finance, DeFi Dev Corp, follow them on X. Also, make sure to keep voting for the community spotlights. You have until December 8th to lock
Hey, got
in
shiny
your
with the
votes.
sniper.
Solana.com/breakpoint/awards.
Recorded,
Say
send it
We
in.
got big
Let's
announcements
go.
coming as well for that as well. So, guys, thanks for
I
tuning
caught
in.
him flying through the
It's
air
been
too.
another amazing week. We're back again on Monday, the 15th for Soulflare Live,
Upload it.
2020.
First come,
Until
first
then,
serve.
we'll
Whoever
see you guys in the
uploads first.
Soulflare Discord. Enjoy the new mini
I've
game.
never tried to
TG,
clip any of
teamwork
my
really hard
gameplay.
on
I'm
that.
live.
We'll see you guys the rest of the week. We got a Guardian workshop on Wednesday. With more secret plans for the rest of this week. So
Should we
keep
try
those
to clip it?
notifications
Should
on.
we go back afterwards and clip it and upload it?
There's not some major technical
Okay,
issue.
first time
This
for
is
everything, brother.
maybe short term.
Amen. I guess I'm gonna go stand in a
medium-term
corner and try and
right?
clip
Where
this.
people are chasing something
Free
else.
kill for whoever finds me. No hard feelings.
Oh no, I feel bad now.
No. It's a free one.
Off of Solana.
Alright, Soulflare live stream's done. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. I think the first clip that I did not put the full thing. I want to watch this again for a second. It looked like it cut the clip right before I actually took the shot, which is. I don't understand. Yeah, it did. Let's delete that. Actually, let me copy this first. All right. I I know that looped like 6 times, if not more, in you guys' ears. I'm sorry about that. Had to try to get that post out. So we got it out. We got it out. All right. We I didn't even know there was a bounty out. I gotta start paying attention to that stuff. I mean, I'm playing for fun, so when I come on, I'm going live no matter what, right? So, shout out to the 298 of you guys in here chilling for the shenanigans. Um, yeah, we're having a good time. Always, always, always a good time in Wiami. Let's go ahead and eliminate the browser source now, because that's gone. That's done. Looks like camera battery's fixing to die on me. I don't know. Already doesn't look like it's not. You know, wait a second, don't want to lobby. Got it. Do a lobby. It very well may have. Alright, let's go ahead and close this, close this. I don't even know where I'm supposed to see my camera. Oh, it's that way. Oh, I hear people now. I wish it would let you change out, like, right now. Yeah, see, there's a sniper with. Oh, you know what? I can. Genius. I hadn't thought about doing that before. Doesn't seem like there's anybody else in this one. Wonder what map they're playing on. Sui in the name. Oh shit. Fucking Goshi. Every time I run it, it's for me. Alright, now the lobby's filling in. I should have just tried to hit it while I was flying. You know, it's wilder work community live right now. I'm trying to tag in the world community and some of the posts that I put out. Well, shout out to the 299 legends that you're telling. I appreciate that out of y'all. I really do. And if you haven't tapped in with Wilder World yet, I guess there was a bounty on Shiny, so we posted the clip. We clipped it. It's the first time I've clipped any gameplay. I didn't realize I could do it right on X with their tools, so that's pretty nice. I don't know if I was supposed to send them someplace else or. I got the clip sorted out and posted. Am I supposed to just post it, or are you supposed to send it in the Discord?
No, X is good. Did you tag me or is it on your timeline?
Yeah, I tagged Wilder World and Shiny on it.
Oh my god. I got blown up. I'll take a look.
You want me to tag you in it too? I can go edit it.
That's all good. If you want, I appreciate it.
Hakuna Matata, give me 2 seconds.
Hakuna Matata. Don't kill me now.
I live by that phrase. I got it tatted on the back of my arm.
Right on. No. Loading, can I be your friend?
Always, brother.
Oh, whoops. I killed Tax. Yeah, you guys just.
Z Salt on X, right?
Yeah, Zoltek.
Gotcha.
I just followed you on X. Awesome.
Yeah, the first one that I had clipped, it was weird because I had it, a couple seconds before I started chasing him, and then like a second or two after I got the shot off, and then when I posted, I went back and looked at it, and it ended the split second before I took the shot, so I had to go make another one. And even though I went further past, this one still ended like, enough time, like it showed his name pop up and everything, and then ended. So I'm gonna have to get comfortable with the X clipping tool.
Yeah, and then you're gonna teach me after.
Right on, yeah, no worries.
Hey.
Fucking Koshi. Alright. Hey, shout out to the 305 people chilling. We're gonna have to change the camera battery out in a minute.
Hello.
That's not very nice.
Fuck, Koshi's a beast.
I guess it's part of the game.
Koshi is a
Nah, that was
beast.
rude. My apologies, my friend.
Yeah. I'm gonna fire off a warning shot first.
I need to start getting some kills in this lobby. We're getting dunked on every turn. Landed looking lost. Yeah, we definitely got to change out the battery here on the camera soon. I see it blinking on the screen, but I'm gonna let it go for as long as I can.
True.
Grenades!
I got the kill with the grenade and then watched your grenade kill him.
That'll be a good bounty one day.
I got my first kill with the gator yesterday.
Oi! Yeah, Gator's hard, but it's awesome when you get it.
Yeah, it's definitely unique. I wonder how much longer we're gonna have the camera battery for it. Probably within the next 30 minutes or so, we'll probably take a brief break just to, like I said, get lunch stuff done. I can let the AirPods charge. That kind of prolongs how long I can stream for. We got to get a replacement set of AirPods real soon. That way, when these ones die, I can roll into the next ones. We can just keep cooking. So, but right now, it sort of takes me out. It rugs me. So. And playing some of these games with just one AirPod, so if I did rotate them like I do with Spaces, I don't know, it's not the same. I don't mind doing it in Spaces. I can take my Spaces for 3-4 hours, no problem, because I can just put one AirPod in right from the very beginning, and it's comfortable. It's harder to get comfortable like that on a game. Oh shit, I hear a shotgun.
Oh man.
I heard the shotgun and was like, I gotta dip. Got a blast. Oh, it's only 10 seconds? Yeah, we'll wait that out. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Shoddy.
Alright. Maybe we'll get to the sniper this time. Let's try getting to the DMR first. Just in case.
Like, stop this mad.
Jump over the edge. If we would have hit that, bro, I would have felt like a champ for the rest of the week. Nobody would have been able to tell me anything different. Oh, there goes the camera battery. We might be able to get a little, oh shit. We might be able to get a little more out of it. I wish the ADS was a little bit faster. I mean, it's not bad, but like, it rugs
I
me on
still can't find these skins
firing
that people are
sometimes.
wearing. That's
Yeah,
like almost no
I
armor.
think that's our first time getting Koshi. I need health. Run. Oh no, somebody took it. We get the fuck out of there. Jump. Run away. I need sniper ammo too. I got one bullet left, so we gotta try. Oh shit. We gotta try to make it to the other side of the map. seconds. It feels like a
Elimination.
lifetime right now. That's a little better. I can wait for that. Oh shit. No, I can't. It's alright. Our screen's not red anymore. Oh, let me fix the camera real fast. We'll change the battery after this match. Shout out to the, what are we at? 305? Bro, you guys are legends. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Run faster. I can't get back to the sniper.
Aww.
Gonna keep me away. We might have to crank our sensitivity up a little bit. Hopefully we're not rugging ourselves here. Let's try it. Maxed out. Diabolical. There's some legends in here though, so I mean, we either get in on it, we either start getting on at this speed, or we keep getting dunked on. Because I'm gonna have to start using movement a lot more. Oh, was that the shotgun? The Shaza. Yikes. Maybe I shouldn't have been looking down when there is part of me that I want to be able to increase the XY, or no, not the XY, the Y axis just a little bit. And it's not quite balanced. It should be identical. Like it feels like there's a negative multiplier automatically on X or on the Y axis. Jesus, I don't know why I keep messing up when I'm saying it. It should be identical. Like this speed right here should be the same speed right here, and it's not right now. So I should have to adjust them independently. And right now they're exactly the same, or they're not exactly the same. Ah shit, sorry. Brain stopped braining for a second. Things got sweaty. Yeah, so I should have like my y-axis, on the slider 25% to 30% lower to find my ideal setting, but can't really adjust it. I'll make a comment to the devs, to the team. I'll send a message and put it in the like feedback part, because that's the one thing that I need to be able to. It's not quite where I want it. I'm good with moving the stick, horizontal plane. It's beautiful. But if somebody starts jumping over me, I can't track them still. Sort of like the same problem we had initially, so. And see, you have to ADS before you fire a lot of the time, otherwise he just ADSs instead of, what is it? Ooh. Like that right there, if I had ADS'd already before it came around the corner, I would have been able to fire that shot. But there's like a delay between pressing the trigger sometimes and actually shooting. Not always. Sometimes. Clean. Alright, let me change this camera battery out real fast. Let's get this back up and running. Appreciate all 305 of you guys in here chilling. It's weird because on one thing on X it says there's 314, but Streamlabs is showing me 305, so I might have to refresh Streamlabs. Hopefully we don't get rugged today on Streamlabs. I've had it happen a couple times. Alright, camera's back up and running. Let me check something real quick. We're gonna refresh chat. Let me pop over to the stream itself for me. So I've also got it up. Just to make sure things are running smoothly on this side as well. Yeah, see, this says 317. Streamlabs must be lagging. That sucks. Hopefully it's not an indicator that something's going to go wrong with the stream later.
Let's go.
It's a good match. I think all of my kills were from like a flurry with the sniper. We're a little distracted right now. I almost forgot to put the camera battery back on charge again. I don't know why I always forget to do that. Oh shit. You know what? Hold on, let me cancel for a second. Let me put this into BRB for just a hot second. I'm just gonna grab something to drink and check on some things real fast. 2 minutes, not even. Be right back. See, I told you guys it wouldn't be long. Appreciate y'all being patient. Shout out to the 321 of you guys in here chilling. Don't forget to say, don't forget to say what's up in the chat. Let me know you're here. Roll call. Make sure you're following the Wilder World main page. Check out Solana Gaming in the Solana Gaming Guild. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some community game nights coming up. If there's not, I'm not sure if there's one today. You guys can go check and let me know. That'd be dope. So that way I don't miss it, because I always seem to get in there a little bit late. But if anybody's tapped in right now in the stream and wants to pop over to the Solana Gaming channel, the Discord, look at the announcements, tap into the alpha, then come back here and let me know. I'd be super bullish. But either way, we're gonna game a little bit more. We're here chilling. We're having a good time. Let me see if I can't pull up. Maybe I shouldn't start pulling up too much. I'm gonna my dude ain't got a helmet right now. I really wish that Streamlabs was showing me the correct viewer count. I don't understand why it's not. I'm just gonna put this down back to 95. Damn, we're already losing headphones. That's ass. Which one did I lose? Right. All right. Maybe that's what we ought to do now. Take the little break. Or should we play until I lose this other headphone too? Sprint. I really gotta get another set of AirPods. They're not freaking cheap though. I mean, I guess I could always get I don't have to get the newest ones, but yeah, it'll help tremendously. And I've been talking about needing to get another camera too, so I don't have to keep doing this, because I can get a pretty decent, like, just actual webcam. They make them now where, like, they come with tech for green screens installed in them already. Like, you know, you can do some. See, why is that not a kill? I wonder if there's actually something going on right now, because I'm starting to see a bunch of other names in here, and that's usually been my indicator that like an event started. Somebody will pop in and start talking about the event, but it'll be a bunch of names that I don't typically see, like, for prolonged periods in the lobby. I still see them, but just not. Ah, shit, I missed everything. I guess I should keep X pulled up so that way I know what we've actually got going on for, like, viewer count. Because, yeah, Streamlabs is rugging me right now. No, I don't want viewers hidden. WTF, mate. Alright, well, all 324, you absolute chads. I don't know why it's not showing me the correct count in Streamlabs, but wait, did I not get him? Who did I get? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. Why is my stream not loading? Oh shit. Mm. It wouldn't let me pick up the sniper. I don't know what happened. Damn, he was crushing it. I'm putting on music. Hopefully this one's not too bad. All right, we're gonna load into the next one in just a minute. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Be right back. I'm gonna let the music keep rocking though.
stuck on a melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is very dope. They make it much easier for us to either get inspiration or to help us when we just can't find that right element. Let me show you guys how this thing works. I made a really quick beat, but it doesn't sound finished. And that's where a co-producer will come in to help you out. Load co-producer up just like that. Play the beat so it can capture the sound. It will go through the full library of all the output sounds and give you suggestions on what you need to add to your track. I'm thinking of having some really lush pads. Find samples.
Yeah, that took me a minute to get back. I'm sorry about that, y'all. And I know an ad played on YouTube for a hot minute there. I apologize. Appreciate y'all tuning in, chilling. Don't forget to follow Wilder World on X. Check them out. Load into Wiami. Come find me. All right, let's see if we can get a couple good games in. We've been playing a little rough this morning. Alright, let me see if I can. I'm probably gonna mute back up here. Oh, fucking lucky. Oh, why lag there? Come on. Oh, Flames is in. What's up, Flames? I think it's because I got too much going on the PC right now. Yes. If I didn't lag there, bro, we had that. I was lined up perfectly when it froze and that's it's my fault though. It's because I got my stream playing so I could keep tabs on it. I got the music playing. Maybe I should cut the music. We'll stop rugging ourselves on the game here. Let me go ahead and just not. Let me, Alright, it should run a lot smoother now. I shouldn't have the same issues. I'm gonna mute up for a minute though, just until some things settle down around me, and I'm still chilling. Appreciate everyone in here. Don't forget to like and repost. I guess the shiny bounty was a headshot, so it's all good. It's that Hakuna Matata. We'll get the next one. Let's see. I don't even have a wallet 4.0. I wouldn't even know which one, or what to download, or what to look for, what to set up. I might have to look for some suggestions from within the Wilder community on what they personally recommend for a zero wallet. Ooh. Yeah, that was gonna go bad either way. GG Flames. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on Zero, what wallets they have, and see what Wilder World chooses. Is the grenade gonna go off? Nope. I guess it didn't leave my hand. Well, we got the kill, but at what cost? Oh, it disappeared. I still never set up the filters for my mic. I gotta look into that. Yeah, I guess the shiny bounty was for a headshot, so we never collected. We're gonna have to go back and try again, I think. I don't know if somebody else already got the bounty though. And I haven't seen shiny back in the game just yet, so. Oh shit. Oh, shotgun. Somebody's got the sniper. Yikes. I got busy there for a second. One more I thought I was gonna get off one more shot before you got me. Is there anything else going on in the Solana Gaming Discord? Anybody want to pop over and let me know? No? Shout out to the 346 Legends chilling. We'll be grinding for a little while longer. We got some juice back in the headphones, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna have before they die on us again. Oh shit. Well, we should at least get a little bit out of it. He's got like just a suit on. That's clean. The holstered pistol. The helmet's fucking clean as shit. Somebody else is gonna come get you. Yeah. I gave him 2 kills. Xenix is not he's not sparing anybody in the lobby, huh? Alright. I wonder if we can do the customization yet. We'll have to check after this. Maybe it's unlocked, because that's the first time I've seen that particular setup without any armor. And I'm curious if there's anything else changed yet. I didn't see any updates on the Epic Game Store when I popped on this morning, so I'm not sure that there would be anything different, but I have a really hard time killing that guy with the friggin' pistol. Alright, alright, we'll check when we're at the menu this time. Mute up for a hot second. I'm gonna check a few things, see if there's any other events going on right now, so I can tap you guys in. But shout out to the 346 legends in here chilling. Don't forget to like and repost. Check out Wilder World. Follow the links in the post to the main page. You can download it on Epic Games right now and hop in. Now it looks like the next wild event in the Solana Gaming Discord is going to be on Thursday. But still, I mean, that's not too bad. Let's check and see if Wilder World's got any announcements out. Let's see, 1 hour ago, Rebellion Battle in the Trenches. That's right. Yeah, it's funny. I get messages occasionally. Like I had one yesterday. Um, Somebody from within the community hit me up and was like, "Hey, I noticed you're following this person," and they reached out to me about a job opportunity. And I said, "Look, I follow a lot of people. Me following somebody does not indicate sentiment, whether that be bullish, bearish, whether I trust them, or not, whether I know anything about them or not. It's not an indicator." And I said, with that being said, the project that you are referring to had reached out to me as well, and through my research, I believe it to be a scam. I am still following the person so I can kind of keep track on what they're doing, because again, I don't really know, but I am making the assumption based off of what I see and the knowledge that I was able to find. It's no good. Do your research. Be careful and stay safe. And they were like, yeah, I see that now. I blocked that motherfucker. Like I follow a lot of people, and so yeah, regardless of who I'm following, as I try to expand my network and I branch out into the ecosystem, it's hard to unfollow everybody that you run into. That's like, sometimes you've got followers that like, so I just don't put any weight into it. At a certain point, you have to realize creators, networkers, people who are trying to reach the broadest corners of the ecosystem, their following does not indicate very much of anything. It's not like getting a follow from a brand or an industry pillar. It's very different. And at a certain point, like if this grew to where the live stream had a, a fairly robust following, then at a certain point we'd start taking protections or taking steps to but the following is never an indicator. You look at some of these bigger platforms, they're following tens of thousands of people. Sorry, Luffy. So, I don't know. You gotta be careful out here. Stay safe. That's why do your own research is such a big thing. You can't take by proxy indicators like, oh, this person talks to this person, so that means they're good. Like, no, it doesn't mean anything. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Lucky. Might only have one shot here. That one ended quick, it felt like. Yeah, I really wish I knew why Streamlabs was rugging me right now. It says that I've got 305 people in here. It's been stuck on that, but X is showing me 348, so we're just gonna believe X. I appreciate y'all chilling. We're at 2.5 hours. We'll probably wrap this up close to the 3-hour mark. It's Monday. Got a couple other things I want to tap into. Maybe we'll run some spaces later. Get some stuff done around the house. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh shit, I fucked up. That's it, that's all I'm getting. He's gonna get me out. Oh, it's because I pulled the stream back up. I was trying to do a viewer count, or a viewer check, because it does show, like I said, the wrong number here on. Why were you giving me the kill? Why'd you do that? What's wrong? Again. Oh no, now I'm gonna miss the person on the grab launcher. I need to. I'm trying to do like no coffee. I had some juice this morning, but I don't know, man. I kind of want some coffee right now. Not gonna lie. Damn. I fucked all those shots. Alright, let's see what we got. Damn. My aim is super off today. It's alright, that's kind of how it goes. It's part of the learning curve. Yeah, times where you're on, times where you're off. And then you just start shrinking the distance between them. So eventually you're on a lot more than you're off. This is definitely taking some adjustment, getting used to the no aim assist on controller. I'm loving it though. It feels a lot. It feels a lot different. It feels more rewarding when you actually connect to get the kill. So eventually we'll get done. We'll get clean being able to connect. Shit. We gotta be able to get on quick though, because it's hard to move the cursor with just your thumb compared to what you have on PC. So stuck. That's why I like the sniper so much, because if I get on quick, it's rewarding. Yeah, save your life. Sometimes. Reload. Abandon the reload. Oh shit, I was about to fire too. So I mean, sometimes it does feel like it's a little slower to fire. I don't know. I feel like there's just a small amount of optimization that needs to go into controller sensitivity, but it's pretty fucking close already. And one of the things I was talking about earlier is just the y-axis in general. That needs to be adjusted a little bit, in my opinion. Well, actually, it's less opinion. I think it really does just need to be adjusted. So, and in the sense of when it comes to, oh my god, so am I not going to be able to shoot him? When it comes to adjusting your sensitivity on controller, both sliders X and Y should both create the same magnification multiplier of the movement. So if I set my y-axis to 100 and I set my x-axis to 100, they should be identical. And right now they're both at the same speed, but it's a very different speed on the game. So basically I should be looking to set them as a player to two completely different numbers. And anybody who doesn't take the time to break them apart would have less than ideal settings. But that's kind of, any controller player knows that they're going to have to go in and adjust those things. And then the last thing is giving me a slider for my ADS, giving me a sensitivity that I can adjust for when I'm scoped in. Damn, I'm playing really, really bad. I keep lagging at like the worst times too. I should probably close the stream again, but then I can't see how many people we have. And chat's dead. I'm assuming you're actually playing the game. But what's everybody else got going on? How's your Monday starting? Damn. See, the pistol fired so fast right there. Sometimes it fires like you want it to, just doop doop. Yep. Yep. Get that out there. I hope everybody's already been over to wilderworld.com, been over to Epic Games, started your download if you haven't already got it downloaded. Oh shit. He started spamming that crap. No, 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 don't shoot, don't shoot. Thank you, sir. I needed that. Oh shit. No, let me live. I wanna live. I'm really excited for the open world game. Just... I'm surprised that my AirPods have stayed charged this long after. I mean, we only gave them like what, like 10 minutes? Jesus, my aim is so bad today. Is this really from the lack of the coffee? It's gotta be. I'm blaming the coffee, the lack of it. We're making some coffee after this match. I don't care what time it is. What time is it anyway? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is great time for coffee. Oh fuck, camera. The other battery almost charged? I don't know. Playing really bad this morning. Let me play oh, some geometry wars for a second, just break it up. Oh, we got them both. I had 19 times. What the fuck? It's a rough match. Rough match. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a couple calls real quick, and then we gonna slide back in. So, let me go ahead and turn the lobby music back on and shit, because I'm not gonna... as much as I want to sit and listen to music with y'all, I don't want... I don't want to accidentally play another ad. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to make a cup of coffee and actually grab something for my head. Get a little headache coming on. We're going to be alright. We got stuff. Alright, we're back now. Just check some stuff real quick. Alright, we're ready to drop back in. We're gonna drink this coffee first though. Let's go back and see if anything changed in Avatar Creator. Nope, customization's still locked. We cannot remove our pieces, but we can change our avatar. So I'm really fond of the first two. I don't know why, something about that helmet makes me feel like his head's real big. I don't know what it is, it's the same size. I can't tell. I don't know what it is. I really do like this color. We're gonna go with the Vanguard. Yeah, we are collected our Wilder token for today, so we're officially at 100 Wild. Just from playing. Just from playing. Just from dropping in, doing our daily missions, leveling up. Climbing the leaderboard, getting ready for the open world game that's going to be coming real soon. Where are we at? On the daily, we're in 11th place. Weekly, we're in 11th place. All time, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Let's see if we made it in. I think it's only up to the top 50. Let's see if we made it into the top 50 yet. Oof, probably not. I'm seeing some legends that are active daily that aren't near the top right now. That means we haven't ran into all of the goats that have been playing for a while yet. Let's see who we have seen. I recognize all these names so far. I haven't seen Ghost on Way. I haven't seen White BMX, Wingman Z. I think we just started running into some Zen X people, but I don't think that was them. I wonder what Zen X is. Looks like they got a clan. Alright. Let's drop in. Shout out to all 367 of you legends in here chilling. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like and repost. Shout out to Wilder World. This game's fucking fun. Community's great too. Bunch of great peeps in these lobbies. Oh shit. Other than that, who's that? You're bad. Go away. Oh no. Yo. How did your rocket blow up in your face? I swear, I thought for a second I shot it. I don't know what just happened. That was fucking rough. That would have been cool as shit though if you could shoot the rockets. Maybe that's what happened. But then it should have given me the kill, not an assist. Because technically then I caused that explosion, right? I really need less lag. I might have to close the stream down. Oh, we're almost up to 400. Shout out to the 398 viewers. The only reason I got like felt like I had to have the stream pulled up It's because Streamlabs is rugging me. It's not telling me how many viewers. But yeah, I'm so sad I'm not gonna be in Breakpoint. It sucks.